Post-workout routine. Sorry about my camera. It's extremely cloudy. Let me try and fix it. Hold on. I'm gonna flip it so that I just cracked my whole screen. I'm gonna try and flip it and see if this is any clearer. Okay, yeah, that's a lot clearer. Oh, and my phone won't stick again. Sorry. Just have to be really careful with this. Okay, so me and Buddy just got finished with our lesson. I don't know what I was trying to get over here because Buddy was being very, very impatient. So, let's just go ahead and roll up the steps. Now, let's see. Let's check off his bridle. It's usually my first step, but I didn't all my steps, so I have to do that. Okay, we're just gonna take off your helmet because I'm hot. Yeah. Your halter's here. Oh, good boy. Weird. Sadly, my trainer didn't get any videos, so it sucks. I sadly can't really post any videos from my lesson. I'm thinking about having a photo call. So if you want to join, go to my most recent post and vote if you want to do that. But yeah, so sorry. Let's try and get some of it back on. I'm needing to switch it out anyways. It's really humid here, so we just did like bounce work and stuff, so that's good. So I'm gonna take off my bits really quick. Oh, on the ground. Nothing's better than taking off a boot and cracking your toes. Oh, that didn't even give me anything good. Come on. There we go. That feels so good. Alright, now let's put on my other boots. So I just finished my slide class, but I kind of forgot to film. So, oops. So what I'm thinking I can do is I haven't finished all the feeders and stuff. So I can just do that. But I'll just use that. I have like 6 more. I still need to do some adjustments. So I'm definitely going to do that today. I'll probably do that after I do school and stuff. Because I'm homeschooled, so yeah. But I can do school whenever I want today. So, but I'm probably going to do it as soon as I get inside. Just so I can get it done. And it's not going to be a pain. I always like to ride in the morning. It's either I do school or then I ride, but I'm starting to now do ride and then school, but I was a little later to riding today since it's Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday. But that doesn't give me an excuse, but it was a little later today because I kind of planned up sleeping in and then I realized I had a lesson today. Let's take this off. I'm just gonna talk quiet now. So I always like to oil the saddle after I ride. So and I always do a deep clean every Friday, because that's usually when I have an actual jump lesson. So I always do it. I like to oil it sometimes before I ride, depending on what I'm doing at night, and I wish I could turn it after. So I'm just spraying it down. But I give it a good clean this Friday if I can. So, oh my god, why do I have the saddle cover? Okay, so now it's due. It looks like it's staining, but it's not. It's just because I didn't start doing this quick enough because I was trying to show y'all. This will carry over to over here. So, carry this over to over here. So, there we go. So nice. You never want to over oil your saddle, so like, if it needs it, I'll do it, but like, I'm not gonna over oil my saddle because it can cause slipping and a whole bunch of other things. But, a lot of times it does need it, just because my boots are new, or not extremely new, but they can wrap my saddle, and they actually put black on the saddle and actually make it kind of look good though. So now let's go over to the other side. So I just used Leather New spray. You can also use the liquid version, but I like to use the spray version for my oil, but I won't use spray version for my soap. Shucks, I should have done it before and after. It's okay. There. And I'm probably gonna clean the tree today, which is under the saddle, so that way I can because my saddle pad got, like, I would say sweaty. Oh yeah, saddle needs this word. Right? The human is leaving. Alright, now let's do this tree. Can't really get the tree, but yeah, there we go. I'm gonna just do the tree talk. I'm scared to talk with any humans, okay? But I gotta take care of my saddle, so. Oh crap, I forgot about this piece. See? Let's do that piece real quick then. Let's get under the leather. There we go. Alright, let's get under this piece. I hate getting under the oil just flew into my mouth. Oil does not taste good, guys. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I lied. But don't do it. Okay. Now I can put on my color. And I just put this back up. Okay. I should have done this after I rinsed him, but it's okay. Now to put on my saddle cover. I always like to put up all my stuff before I rinse. Just, I don't know why. It just, so that way when I'm done, I can just throw them in a stall, and I'm done. Well, that's not everyone's opinion, and sometimes I like to put it up after, but I'm planning to go inside and do school. Ready for it a little bit. I think I have a test today. And I'm not like homeschooled, but like my mother teaches me. I'm on an online program, and it's not like live where you have to be on at a specific time. It's power homeschool. So I'm gonna let my saddle sit here. I thought it said 55 minutes. I was like, I know I'm not been recording 55 minutes. But let's take my saddle pad and stuff. Also, I'm wearing new pants. Hi, Gracie. Oh, it's so hot. I hate the heat. Okay, that's just really sweaty, so I'm just gonna throw it right there. My top is on there. It's okay. I'm going to do a show in September anyway. It will be okay. I have an excuse. No, I don't. I really don't. Alright, let's put the skirt on my saddle. Alright, this is gonna be awkward, but I got it. Oh, yeah. Just got to see the tree of my saddle. Only special people get to see that. Alright, I'm gonna have to sail down and put my saddle up. Don't fall on the saddle. I ride Western too, but my Western saddle's over there. Alright, now let's put up like my bridle, my martingale, boots, a couple other things. It's too hot for this. Am I allowed to just retire? Huh. The wash rack I have all to myself. Beautiful, just the way I like it. I'm just kidding. I better hurry up or else I'm not gonna have it all to myself. Because the lesson kids only just untapped it until I go to the wash rack. So not good. But their lesson started like 10 minutes ago. 12. And usually they're 30-minute lessons. I'm getting water that tastes like dish soap for some reason. I can't be out of dish soap water. I'm out of dish soap water. Shucks. Can't believe it, I'm out of dish soap water. Alright, last thing to put up is my grooming kit. Alright, and then, yeah. Alright, boy, come on, let's get you rinsed. Luckily, him getting rinsed does not take that long, unless I get a wild hair and decide to bathe him, then it's going to take forever, but I'm going to try not to have that wild hair. Just needs to be rinsed. Alright, come on, boy. Sorry, I can't see with all the cracks on my screen protector. I dropped it on concrete yesterday, and that's what saved my phone, so I can't see anything. And it's just hot, and I hate life right now. Genuinely do. Come on, no, please don't crash right now. Buddy, I hate life right now. We're not doing this. Please. Alright, I'm just gonna put you right there. Good boy. Boy. I know, boy, it's so terrible today. I hate it too. So you whacked your ankle while we were riding. Okay? Which ankle was it? Not too bad, but I'll just put some treatment on it. Dude, you need to check this hose. I swear to God. Just a minute ago, it was not. What's that? What? Dude, whatever. Okay. And you have to start with the legs. mainly with the chest grip. Like you start the leg. There you go. When I was younger, I got told that spreading the legs can give me a heart attack, which I do think is true. So like I was terrified, like I was like if I didn't spread legs, I would have a heart attack. I was like terrified that I'd be like, if I ever like accidentally almost forgot, I'd be like, oh no, I'm gonna have a heart attack. And I was like, kind of funny, but I do think it's true. Yeah. He was such a good boy today. I'm so proud of him. I know my legs are gonna feel everything tomorrow, but that's okay. Good boy, buddy. Sorry, y'all can't see me, so right now I'm just trying to talk. Trying to get him right. Get him food down before I give him his food. I had to cut the video because one of the workers here, I was asking if he was getting out and I couldn't stand him. He usually comes in during the day and out during the night. And I was setting up his coat too. But yeah. But he's not in the stall for over 12 hours a day. Now the only time he's ever came in for over, so we had a really, really bad storm. It was a couple days ago. The storm was really bad. And so he stayed in, and I came up here, and I hand walked him. I stayed with him for a couple hours. And it arrived to go for whatever time to recover. And I was like, he's been really good. All that good stuff. And then I put him back in his stall for a couple hours, and then I come out here and play with him again. Because the storms were so bad, so we didn't stay in night for a day or two. But I lunged him, made sure he was exercised. And the only reason he really came in was because the paddock that he was in, we were building a shelter, and the only reason it wasn't done yet was because we ran out of metal, and when we went to the store to go get it, the store was closed because of the storm. So we couldn't finish. And we also needed a tool to cut the metal to make sure that there wasn't going to be any sharp edges, because he's tall and he can reach up if he wanted to. You know. But, so yeah, so he brought in because it started healing. And he had nowhere to go. So, his friends came in too, but it started healing and he had nowhere to go, so I spritzed food and went and got him, so. We had just built that paddock too. So we were just building the shelter, but it was neither of our fault. It was no one's fault. We just built that paddock. So, but once again, I went out there both of the days. I launched him. I played with him, I groomed him. Just joked around. We tried to keep him out of the stall as much as possible. Which is what you want, but also you don't want to, I would love for him to be out 24/7, but also the indoors helps us go. Okay, sorry buddy, I got go, you caught me. His hope, but my opinion. Buddy. cool down a lot now, so it makes me happy. Good. And I also have a little bit of roll sweat, so now the face. Good boy. I know. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. Nice job. What a good boy. And then we'll do his face on the other side. Squeezing him, or maybe I'll leave it and try to get. Probably do very like squeaky. And I can show y'all my favorite thing to do is fun. So I'm going to set my camera down now. Because I have multitask. Just pushing him off again. Get over her the whole thing. Alright, boys, we can do our face. Alright, we're going to start here. Good boy. Oh, frick. I think I sprayed my phone. Good boy. I got it. Good boy. And I fed him treats already. It was off a minute ago. It's already done under your tail, but we're not doing it again. Good boy. Alright, you've definitely pulled off a lot. Oh, my goodness. Let's control the hose. Alright, good boy. Oops. Let me put on some. That's so much better than this, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Really, the real out? Oh, here we go. Okay. This is from when he ripped open his leg a while ago last year. So, he just whacked it. Don't really done anything today, but no biggie. It was also kind of because I turned him too short and we just hit the side of the cavity. That was my fault, and he got lots of cats. Is that okay? No, it's literally not. It's scrubbing it. You don't like it a lot. Alright, now time to let you out. So look through the hose at the dots. Stand. Come on. Good boy. Alright, I'm gonna set the phone down so y'all can see my favorite thing to do with him after I've taken care of him. Alright, so he kind of knows what we're doing. So it's gonna take a minute to put a wool. Yeah, he knows. But if he's being respectful, perfect. Ready, boy? stop every couple of hours. And it plays fast play for like 2 minutes. It's really cool. And we can set it to certain stalls and times. Hey, Shaki. No ride for you. But everybody's taken care of. Doors closed. That's really it. But this video will be posted probably right after I made it. But that's it. I can go sweep my spot and then grab my dishwater, water bottle, and then I'm good.